fire. Your tiny hand in mine. You're 5 feet off the ground. You rest on my shoulder. The stars convey the light, so fragile in the night. In this moment, forever be. In this moment, forever be.
Day 3. Let's go.
This weight is ridiculous.
It's so hectic compared to yesterday, hey? So this morning we got up at 5. We broke down camp and we were back on the trail by sort of just after 6, which is pretty good. We decided we wanted to get up earlier this morning compared to yesterday to beat the heat of the day. We noticed that on the way in it took us about 5 hours to get to camp. We're expecting to do this return journey back to the car in about 3.5 to 4. So we want to get back around sort of 10, 11 before midday at the best.
Yeah.
Just so that we can beat that heat, because it does get quite hectic in that section just after the canyon. It's quite nice now that we're still sheltered from the sun. Sunrise is like 5:15 or 5:30 at the moment. So if we were in wide open spaces right now, we'd be getting pumped. Not usually a fan of out and back hikes because you do everything on the way in and it's all new and exciting, on the way out it's kind of like old and done. But this is not like most hikes. The rock is stunning at this time of the morning, that golden red, and also coming back through the gorge this way gives you like a new perspective, or a different perspective than coming back in this way, because the way the rock forms have fallen and shaped, it's pretty cool, hey?
That's really cool. And the different times with all the different lightings.
Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna motor a bit right now, try and get as far out as we can. Oh, almost getting tired. This camera's quite heavy to hold like this. And I think don't know how much we're going to film between now and the car, but we'll, if anything interesting pops up, well, we will.
The night fades like a whispered song as time rushes on. Oh, it won't be long, fading now into a memory, a picture on the wall, a moment frozen not to fall. In this moment, forever be, forever be. In this
So dirty.
in this moment, forever be, forever be.
This is tough.
It is. Are you filming? how dirty my hands are.
They're so dirty.
So much dirt under my nails. My shirt is not green anymore. Right. That's attractive.
Okay, I'll follow you. And I'll come next to you.
So, to actually be able to do this hike, you need to get a permit. So we had to go to Purnululu Information Centre, and we had to go, and the people there had to ask a whole bunch of questions regarding our fitness and hiking, our water source, did we have a PLB, and then we had to read some documents. It was very intense, and then had to sign our lives away to say we knew what we were getting into.
Literally sign our lives away.
Yeah, it was not that long in total that we were in there, but it was just a lot. We've never had that before when trying to just do a hike. But it is a tier 5 hike, and it is very exposed. It's super hot, so I can understand why now, especially with all that rock scrambling we did yesterday. So,
And the heat and the lack of water season to season.
There's so many different elements. Like, I understand it's not just one thing, there's like multiple things. So yeah, we now need to make it back to sign out because we have a cut-off time, otherwise I send search and rescue. We've actually got...
Which has a fine attached to it. Well, not a fine, but if they send search and rescue, you are liable to pay.
Yeah, yep. So they're very strict on that, which is why we have to make sure we're out in time.
So they close at 4 p.m.
Yeah, so we have till 4 p.m, which is fine. We've left early this morning. We've got plenty of time. And we're really excited to get there because we're getting chocolate. Okay, everybody, we get a jelly bean.
What she's like without her pack on.
And I suppose, and maybe a coffee.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's pump it.
Let's go. Speaking of, we have walked 4 kilometers now in an hour and a half, which is good. We're still making time for getting in at the time we wanted to, which was between 10 and 11 o'clock before it gets too warm. And at this rate, I think we'll make it. We're actually making pretty good speed. I think the hardest part is behind us now, so it's basically just pebbles.
And little creek crossings.
Oh, I really don't want to get my feet wet.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Got about 10 k's to go, we think.
Yeah, 10 k's. Oh, so our GPS on our watches. Gordon's is saying that we've done a lot further than what mine is saying, and then compared to what the app on Gordon's phone saying. What's the app called?
Garmin Explore.
Garmin Explore gives you, like, there's maps on there that we follow when we do hiking, and that will tell us how far we've got to go. We can pinpoint ourselves on the map, so that will tell us one thing. Gordon's watch will tell us another. Mine's telling us a different story, so we're not really sure, give or take, like, what our overall how far we've gone.
Well, they build it as 30 kilometers.
Yeah, they
to minus the fingers.
Yeah.
And we reckon we're going to do between 40 and 50.
Yeah, definitely. So at the end we'll tell you how much we actually do make on that, or how far we actually do walk, and what our watches and Garmin tells us. But yeah.
Well, we think there's a GPS issue due to the high walls. It gets a bit sporadic and bounces around a lot, which adds Ks.
Yeah, because we were also having, like we said a bit earlier, we're having troubles with our Garmin InReach connecting to the GPS. So GPS definitely, I think.
Don't rely on it.
Not with these big rock tall gorges, walls.
Cool, man. Still can't get over the spot, which feels like a massive wave. The rock is essentially just a big wave. The rock wall feels like it's a big wave. Like, it is so big. And it just kind of looms over you. You just can't get it on camera nicely. Like, it just comes up and at you like that. It's nuts, eh? There's a couple of places that have felt like that.
Yeah.
This one more so than most.
My bag is feeling it's just not sitting right today.
I wonder why.
The shoulder feels like it's cramping.
Is it too tight?
No, I've just loosened it.
Okay. So we've left the gorge behind and it's sheer cliffs, and now we've entered back into dome country. So this means that we're starting to get close to the beginning of the end. And that right, mi pojo?
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah, we are excited for a good feed and a bucket shower because there are no facilities at our campsite tonight.
A picture on the wall, a moment frozen, not to fall. In this moment, forever be. In this moment, forever be.
Alright, so we've hit Whipsnake Gorge. Signpost is just over there, so that means we're not far from the end here. It's getting quite warm, fatigue is set in. Old Kittlin is a bit on struggle street, so it's good to see we've punched it back to where they've signposted things. Distance is 9.2 k's in for about 2 hours and 45 minutes, so we've actually done really well this morning.
Let's go.
Alright, let's hit the rest of the way and get some refreshments. Well done.
Oh, good. Nice work.
That's awesome. How much was it in the end?
53 kilometers.
53 kilometers and 12 k's today.
Yeah.
There's nothing like getting back to your home after a big hike. Hello, baby.
So I mentioned the second best thing is when you take your shoes off. First thing, is when you take your bag off.
Especially at the end.
How good. Ooh, she thirsty.